Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us where the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term, where the price of Bitcoin for the coming days might be possibly heading. So before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this free 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then please check the video description because Bybit is providing free 200 USDT futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position airdrop, Ethereum USDT position airdrop, or Solana USDT position airdrop. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. Now, what I want you guys to do is to simply monitor this falling channel pattern, because according to this falling channel, since the price has already broken out of this key line of resistance, which rejected us in the past price action, now it is going to be looked as a bullish continuation pattern. And according to this falling channel, our price objective, the first price objective, is definitely going to be the top of the channel, which sits above 70,000. So that's why guys, in the medium short term, there is a very high possibility of price getting attracted around 70,000 before deciding the actual trend duration. And why? Because it's not just only this falling channel. Even if you look at this falling wedge, a falling wedge is another bullish continuation pattern. And on my previous video, I showed you that in the medium short term, we might be seeing a very similar move, just like I shown here in an example. I mean, after breaking out from this upper trend line, which rejected us in the past price action, we could show a move like this. I mean, more sideways movement, even some fake out on our way before continuing with this actual impulsive move. Yes guys, we are expecting price after some sideways movement, even after some fake out, to still continue with this actual impulsive move, because it's not just only this falling channel, it's not just only this falling wedge, right? But it's also because of this inverse head and shoulder type of formation. Because on my previous video, I showed you guys, as long as the price remains over 60,000, please do not short the market. And you can see the reason why. 60,000 was support from this 0.618 Fibonacci line, 0.5 Fibonacci line. It was also the horizontal trend line support in a bigger time frame. I mean, if you look at this horizontal trend line, right, it was also one of the most important support, and we have managed to remain above that range. And that means, according to this inverse head and shoulder, we have found a perfect right shoulder, and now this could be looked as an inverse head and shoulder pattern with price objective around 70,000, right, before deciding the trend duration. And why 70,000? I just showed you 70,000 is also the first price objective from this falling wedge and first price objective from this falling channel. So that's why 70,000 here in the medium short term could be attracting us before deciding the trend duration. And why are we expecting price of Bitcoin after some shakeout to still continue with another move like this, another continuation pattern like this? Because we know we have not just only broken out of this key trend line, but we came back to retest it, which even acted as support. I mean, the 0.2 or the neckline from this inverse head and shoulder, after this breakout, we came back to test the previous temporary resistance line, which acted as resistance, but in our case, it acted as support. So now this actually looks like a continuation, a bullish continuation pattern. So in the medium short term, even if the price starts showing weakness, I just want you guys to look at this example here. We are expecting more sideways movement, even fake out on our way before starting with this actual impulsive move, because according to this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, you can see the top is again above 70,000. So that's why guys, there is a very high probability of price testing the resistance above 70,000 before deciding the actual trend duration. And even according to this A, B, C, D reversal pattern, you can see here AB equals to CD, which is our price objective. I mean, in this case, D is our price objective. The length from C to D is our price objective, which sits around 70,000. And also the Fibonacci extension, 100% Fibonacci extension, is around 70,000. So that's why 70,000 could be retested before deciding the trend duration. And I've been very clear with you guys, not just only due to the price action, but even according to this leading indicator, we have managed to find support above this top central and the bottom CP line, and remaining above that range means this trend line here to the upside could be attracting us. So in the medium short term, even if the price starts showing weakness like this, right, another continuation here towards the center line, please do not panic. price remaining above the CPI line, the bottom CPI line which sits around 62,000 is still considered bullish even after some move like this. I mean, even if the price starts showing another continuation here like this, it is still considered bullish if we can simply remain above this CPI line. So that's why, guys, in a medium short term, even if the price starts showing another continuation like this, I have been very clear with you guys, it is going to be just a retest from this Williams alligator indicator before starting with this actual impulsive move. Because you can see in our case, now the green line is clearly at the top, blue line is at the bottom, and I showed you that only happens right when the price is preparing itself for a new impulsive move. And not just only that, price remaining above this Williams alligator indicator is also going to find support around this Williams alligator indicator, right, and continue with the uptrend. So that's why you can see price remaining of this Williams alligator indicator means we are preparing ourselves for this uptrend. So any sort of a pullback, these trend lines are expected to act as support, and price after that is expected to continue with this actual impulsive move. Because in a bigger picture, I've been very clear with you guys, even if the worst case scenario starts playing out for Bitcoin, please do not panic, because it is going to be just a temporary pullback right before continuing with this actual impulsive move. And why? Because we have found out price each and every time before and after the halving, it has followed this rising trend line or this expansion phase. During this expansion phase, price always got attracted towards this rising trend line before turning bullish. Same thing has happened again and again. Price has shown a retracement around this rising trend line, but at the end it has turned very, very bullish. So that's why I showed you that even if the worst case scenario starts playing out, price getting attracted around this rising trend line, please zoom out, because that could be just a temporary move before starting with this actual impulsive move. And why? Because I showed you this on my previous video. Remaining over 60,000 means we could be breaking out from this arc, we could be breaking out from this rounding bottom, which could result in a very, very bullish move, which could be above 100,000. Yes, guys, this curve pattern, this rounding bottom pattern is clearly indicating us remaining over 60,000 means 100,000 above that range could be attracting us. And we know it's not just only this bigger time frame, I mean in a weekly time frame. Even if you look at these yearly columns, Bitcoin has never had 2 consecutive red years in a row. And if you look in our case, 2024 yearly column, you can see it is expected to be bullish. So that's why if history rhymes, even the upcoming year for Bitcoin is expected to be bullish. And also according to this Wyckoff price cycle, I've been very clear with you guys, if we could remain over 60,000, the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks bullish, because according to this price cycle, we have already formed accumulation phase or capitulation phase, and now we could be preparing ourselves for another continuation here to the upside, because price breaking the previous high, flipping previous high into support means we could be preparing ourselves for another continuation here to the upside, because that could be resulting in another market phase, price heading towards this, right, price heading towards this overbought area or the distribution area, and only after that start with an actual corrective move, because in the past price action breaking out of the previous high has resulted in a very, very bullish move. So this is exactly what we are also expecting for Bitcoin as long as we remain above 60,000. So that's why, guys, it's very important for price of Bitcoin to remain above 60,000 if we want to see another continuation here to the upside. But the probability is very high if you look at price action in a different time frame using different scenarios. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed this free 200 USD futures position airdrop from Bybit, then please check the video description, because all the links to Bybit, Phemex, OKX is given there. If you want to grab this opportunity, if you want to take full advantage of this opportunity, all the links are in the description down below. So feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.